special report on the continuing jungle warfare from this week will be followed by news at 10. And after that, an in-depth documentary on alcoholism called One Too Many for the Road.
Yes, well, you've had your one for the road, darling.
Our final programme is the late-night horror film, Blood from the Living Dead.
Come on, Roly. You can't watch Blood from the Living Dead. Good heavens. You're already going to grow up with square eyes. We don't want them bloodshot as well, do we? Now, you can just wave night-night to everybody, and then it's steady byes. Night-night. And if there are any interesting bits, I'll tell you about them tomorrow over your porridge. Come on, let's tuck you in. You are a lucky boy. Wish I could have a nice early night. But I've got a huge wash to do.
I told you when you rang this morning, but I don't...
Oh, that's Sam and Jill from upstairs, isn't it? They're having a little chat. I expect Sam's telling Jill all about his day, don't you? Just like I'm going to tell you all about Blood from the Living Dead tomorrow. Oh, good heavens. Sam has got a lot to tell Jill, hasn't he? Sleep well, darling. Sleep well. See you in the morning. Night-night.
Enjoy yourself.
You're joking.
Look, this is important.
So am I.
But why did you suddenly change your mind?
It's a woman's prerogative. And you heard?
Jill! Jill!
Shh. Oh, hello.
Jill and I have just had words.
Oh, really?
Yes, and she's walked out on me. The one night when I specifically wanted to do something for me, she's not up to it. Bloody women. I mean, she's known about it for ages. This morning she started making excuses. Tonight, a flat refusal.
Well, what is it?
It's a party.
Well, can't you go on your own?
Well, yes, I could, but it wouldn't count for so much. You see, it's the firm's party. You know, tiny drinks, uneatable snacks. Someone is getting a silver watch for 25 years at the same desk without going bananas. But you see, the point is, this makes everyone move up one.
Well, like the Mad Hatter's tea party.
You see, the boss men are going to be there, and the boss men favour the married men. Do you know a wife is held in higher esteem than this week's pushover? If you understand what I mean.
I think so.
And a pretty wife is held in even higher esteem, and, well, Jill is a pretty wife, isn't she? She looked like Medusa just now. But with good makeup, contact lenses in...
Very pretty, yes.
Well, I can kiss that job goodbye. It's not worth going now. Oh, blast Jill.
Good luck.
Liz.
Yes?
Will you be my wife?
I beg your pardon.
Well, will you come to the party with me? You know, just show your face.
Sam.
No, honestly.
What, pretend to be Jill?
Well, they haven't seen her, and, well, you're quite pretty too, Liz.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Look, the boss men are going to have to meet Jill one day, aren't they?
Well, yes, but they won't meet for ages. They'll have forgotten you by then.
Oh, thank you again, Sam.
Well, come on then, jump into a pretty frock. Have you got a pretty frock?
Well, I'll see if I can find a rag amongst my Hardy Amy's collection.
That's the style. Now, look, we'll have to get there early because a lot of my mates know Jill, and I'll have to tell them I've got a substitute bird. Well, by the way, you're like my mates. They tell some great stories, and you'll get goosed a few times.
Yeah, but Sam, what about Roly?
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, but I can't leave Roly.
Well, what about Geoffrey?
No, he's gone.
Oh, yes, he's gone. And what about your mother?
Well, it's very short notice.
Well, can't you try?
Oh, all right.
Well, tell her you're going to a posh do-it at Dorchester. She's a bit of a snob, isn't she?
Oh, Sam, you have such winning ways.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mum. Look, I'm sorry it's such short notice, but you couldn't babysit this evening, could you?
Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
Oh, well, only for an hour or two.
I'm trying out a new recipe.
We'll try it out here.
On your little stove, dear. I'm sorry.
Only it's the Dorchester,
What is?
where I've been invited.
The Dorchester?
Yes, a big party.
A big party at the Dorchester. Any eligible young men there?
Oh, yes, I'll get goosed quite a few times.
Yes. Lots and lots of young men, so if you could possibly...
Oh, yes, of course I can. I'll open a can of meatloaf for your father. The Dorchester, well...
Yes, well, thank God that's over.
Oh, but he was ever so pleased with his watch.
Here we are, Liz.
Oh,
Yeah, knock it back. Got a friend in the camp. Right?
well, cheers, Liz, and thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cool. He's talking to Meredith.
You Willoughby? Yes. Not exactly what you'd call your handsome couple of smooth socialites, the Merediths. Still, it's a very imposing moustache. It's just a pity Mrs. Meredith's wearing it.
He's heading this way.
Hang on, look. Now, look, Liz. Remember, you're Jill.
Jill,
My wife.
your wife.
Now, let me do all the talking. You just nod and smile, all right?
Hello, Chandler.
Oh, good evening, sir.
You know my wife, I believe.
Oh, yes, indeed, sir. Who could forget? Good evening.
Sam Chandler and Mrs. Chandler.
Yes, Jill, sir.
How'd you do?
Oh, I am very well, thank you. Yes, a pity we had to say goodbye to fair weather, but I hope I said all the right things.
Oh, yes, indeed, sir.
I suppose sooner or later we shall all have to stand up there and say our goodbyes.
You next, perhaps.
My wife is always joking, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I do like a lady with a sense of humour. Tell me, Mrs. Chandler.
Oh, please, call me Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
I thought you said your wife's name was...
Jill.
Jill.
Jill Elizabeth, yes. J-E-J.
What's the second J for?
Jones.
Joe?
Chandler.
But I thought you said...
Joan.
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 Oh, Joan.
Yeah. Well,
Another drink, anybody? Liz?
Are you sure, Liz?
Jill.
Jill?
Yes, of course I am. Oh, he does look after me.
Yes, he does.
Like a child.
That's nice. Do you hear that, Bernard?
yes, I did. Well, I mean, don't I do the same?
Well, dear.
I mean, now the children are grown up.
Yes, I suppose so, yes.
Oh, all your children.
Fled to the nest, yes.
Oh, I shall certainly think of that when I look at little Roland tonight.
Roland,
My baby. Well, our baby.
your baby.
Yes?
Oh, excuse me, is Liz home?
No, I'm afraid not. She's out.
Oh,
Can I give her a message?
no, I was just... No, it's okay.
She's gone to a party at the Dorchester.
Oh, really? Well, thank you.
A young man from upstairs took her, Sam.
Sam,
Yes, do you know him?
very slightly.
Are you sure I can't give Elizabeth a message?
No, I was looking for Sam, actually.
Oh, well, what should I tell him?
Thank you. I think I'd better write it down.
I had no idea you were a family man, Chandler. My congratulations.
Yes, well, thank you very much, sir.
You too, of course, Jill.
Elizabeth. No, Jill.
Oh, my wife and I are both firm believers in the family union, you know. It's a great source of sorrow to us that so many of our employees in your age bracket, you know, don't seem to settle down to matrimony, let alone produce issue.
It's a boy, you said?
Roland.
How old?
I don't know, sir.
8 months.
That's a lovely age.
Yes.
Becoming a little person.
You must come and see him sometime.
Liz.
Jill? Yes. Come and have a drink with us.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Yes, that would be lovely, wouldn't it, Sam?
Oh, yes, yes. We must choose a day sometime, sir.
Well, in no time like the present.
What?
This evening.
We're having dinner with the Browns.
Oh, what a shame.
No, dear, that's what gave me the idea. The Browns live in Walton Street, don't they? Well, Chandler's just round the corner in Brunswick Road, so I mean...
No. I wouldn't say it was just round the corner,
Well,
sir.
it's very near.
No, I would say it was a fair trot.
Not by car.
But, and the place is an awful mess, sir.
Oh, take people as you find them, that's my motto.
What?
Well, that's splendid, Chandler. Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you when this little lot's over. Let me see now, it's 7 o'clock. Shall we say half an hour?
I can't wait to see Roland.
Oh, Lord, it's not going to be baby talk all evening, is it?
Elizabeth?
No, Jill. No, it's Elizabeth now, isn't it? But that went very well, didn't it?
When? Well?
Yes. You're bound to get that promotion now.
I tell you what I'm going to get, thanks to you, Liz. I'm going to get the sack, closely followed by a divorce.
I know. They're nasty old teeth, aren't they, darling? But they're well worth having, because then they all fall out. And for everyone that falls out, the tooth fairy gives you sixpence. Well, it used to be sixpence. Nowadays, it's probably 5p. I expect even tooth fairies suffer from inflation. That's a boy. Pretty buys time. There we are. Nice toys. That's it, darling. Cry yourself to sleep. Good night.
You dropped me in it, Liz. You have dropped me right in it.
I was trying to do you a favour.
Favour, if that's a favour, don't think you're doing me a mischief.
You're extremely ungrateful.
Why did you have to mention the baby?
It
Why?
just slipped out.
Just look like their drinks invitations.
Yeah.
Do you realise they're on their way round
Oh,
here?
oh, did you have a good time?
Super.
Oh, good. What? Oh. Well, I didn't expect you back quite so early, dear.
Oh, well, thanks for holding the fort, Mum.
Did you meet any nice young men there?
1 or 2.
No, single, I mean.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Roman's been very good.
Oh, good.
Yes. Bit of teething trouble, I think. But I told him about the tooth fairy, and that seemed to cheer him up. Oh, and a friend of yours called. Well, I mean, she knew you. She seemed to be looking for Sam.
Jill?
Oh, I don't know her name, dear. But when I told her you and Sam had gone to the Dorchesters, she went rather strange.
Oh, my God.
Now, don't swear, dear.
You and I have both put our foot in it tonight.
Foot in it?
Yeah, a real double act. We could go on the halls as the Clanger sisters.
I don't understand you, dear.
No, never mind. Thanks again, Mum, for helping
You,
me out.
took their phone number, did you?
Whose?
The young men.
Oh, yes, my address book's bulging.
Oh, that's splendid. Well, good night, dear.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Thanks
Bye.
again. Ungrateful devil. Men, who needs them? Now look, Sam, I've just about had enough.
And I've had it. Letter from Jill. What did your mother tell her? We'd gone to an orgy.
What?
As the Dorchesters now run by Arabs, it's a fitting place to take a concubine.
Concubine?
And she's gone to her mother. She said, don't bother the phone, she won't talk to me.
Look, I'm sorry, Sam, but you asked me to help.
Oh, yes, help. Wonderful. I suppose your idea of helping a drowning man would be to throw him a crocodile to cling to.
And who suggested the Dorchester?
Oh, all right.
My poor mother just passed it on.
All right, all right.
And your quid's in with Ellaby now, thanks to me. Look, come on, let's take Rolly up to your flat. Pour a few drinks, throw me the odd affectionate glance, and that's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Well, after what you and your mother have dropped me in tonight, I can hardly believe it's so simple.
Jill needn't ever hear about it.
If she stays away, no.
How long does she usually stay?
When she goes off to mother? Well, it's on a sort of sliding scale, really. About 2 to 3 days when I take my secretary out to lunch, down to a quick 24 hours when I criticise her cottage pie. She won't be back till at least tomorrow. She's been a bit crotchety lately. I can hardly put her foot right.
We make a good pair then, don't we? Come on, Rolly.
This is where I live. There we are. 2 steps. 1, 2. There we are. There's your bed, isn't it? It's your nice bed. There we are, down there. Oh, yes, well, I wouldn't like to carry you on a sponsored march.
Come on, let's go and get the glasses.
Hang on a sec. Oi. Well, it's just... No, come on. You know, it's just seeing Rolly here in our bedroom, in a cot. That makes me feel a bit broody. I wouldn't mind a little chap like him. I wouldn't even mind if he was a she.
Well, one day, perhaps.
No. We've been trying ever since we were married. I can remember the first night of our honeymoon, we climbed into bed, totally stoned, and said, tonight we are going to make a baby. And then we both passed out. But from then on, we tried. Yes, we did. Jill feels very badly about it. I've been pretending for ages I don't like kids. Whenever we hear Rowley downstairs having a bit of a ball, I say to Jill, there you are. At least we don't have that to put up with.
Oh, poor Sam.
Ah. Just the luck of the draw. Thanks for joining in the conspiracy, Rowley. Hey, good night. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to down a quart or two of Dutch courage. What would you like, sherry?
Small one.
Well, I wasn't going to pour you out a tumbler. Oh, blast.
That's them.
Yes, it must be.
They're on the dot.
Yes, I don't like on the dotters.
Nor me. I better let them in.
Right.
Right. Ah! Hello.
Mrs. Chandler.
Oh, please, call me Elizabeth.
Jill!
Jill.
Oh, yes.
We're not early, are we?
No, on the
Because
dot.
we can't stay long.
Good. I mean, so glad you could fit us in.
Oh, yes, indeed.
We don't have to keep quiet for the little one, do we?
What little one?
Roland. No. He's well away. He hardly even stirred when we carried him up the stairs. Well, no. Of course, we're on the one level here, of course, but we still talk about going upstairs.
Really?
Yes, when Rolly has to sleep, you know, up the wooden stairs to Bedfordshire. Oh, do sit down. What would you like to drink?
Well, we've got a long evening ahead of us, so just a sherry.
Sherry, yes.
Yeah, sherry for me too, please.
Oh, right, sir.
Look, I don't want to talk shop, Chandler. Can I call you Sam?
Oh, please, call him Sam. I do.
Just to talk shop for one moment, Chandler, as I didn't get a chance earlier. As you know, Kelly is taking over from Ransom, and I am definitely pushing you with the ball to take over from Kelly.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you, sir.
How long have you been married?
No, I'm not married. Married? Did you say how long?
5 years.
5.
Oh.
Seems longer. Well, shorter. Much shorter. Time's flown.
Doesn't it, when you're happy, though? I could see that you were both happy tonight.
Was he? Oh, yes, of course he was. Radiant. Oh, excuse me, that's my phone. I mean, my other phone. No, I don't. It's not mine. I look after it. For friends when they're away. You see.
Don't you think perhaps you ought to answer it?
What? Oh, yes. Yes, I think I will, in case it wakes Rolly. No, he's up here, isn't he? Well, in case it's for me. I know it won't be, will it? Well, anyway. It stopped. Well.
Well, cheers.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Oh, how's the sherry, sir?
Oh, absolutely fine.
And Mrs. Ellaby?
Oh, it's very nice.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yes, well,
Excuse me, but wasn't that your doorbell?
Was it?
Yes, it did sound like it, yes.
Oh, well, you see, mine sounds different. No, it doesn't. That is mine, isn't it?
Well, I thought so, yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, that's definitely mine. Well, ours. Sam's and mine. We share everything.
Don't you think perhaps you ought to see who it is?
yes, it's just that we didn't want anyone to interrupt your evening,
No, we didn't.
as you don't have long.
Don't have long.
Oh, don't mind us.
Oh, don't mind them.
No.
No?
No.
No.
No, right, yes. Kitty!
Hello, Sam. I'm sorry. I'm on the borrow again.
Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting.
Yes.
Well, I won't keep you a moment. Is Jill here?
It's just that my blender's on the blink and I wondered if I could borrow hers.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, if Jill isn't here, do you know where it is?
Well, no, I don't. Sorry, Kitty. Thank you, Kitty.
She was looking for Jill.
But she was looking at Jill.
Yes. Well, she's awfully short-sighted.
Awfully short-sighted.
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder if we might see the baby.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. That's what we brought him up for, isn't it? Come on.
We'll be very quiet. Isn't he lovely?
Sturdy little chap. Image of you, Sam?
Really?
Most people say he takes after me.
Oh, no, I'd never have said that. No.
No, nor me, no.
I mean, this picture doesn't even look like you, Jill.
What?
Your wedding photograph?
Do let me see.
That's never Jill.
His first wedding.
What?
I'm his second wife.
Good Lord.
We don't want to wake our baby, do we, eh?
Jill?
Another Jill?
What's going on, Sam?
Do you know Mr. and Mrs. Ellaby?
Sam?
Yes, Jill, would you like to sit down?
On second thoughts, you can ring me at my mother's.
No, Jill, hang on a minute. Jill, please, wait, Jill!
Oh, dear. We seem to have been found out, don't we? Look, it was all my fault. Please don't blame Sam, and please don't take away his promotion.
You're not his wife.
No, he and Jill had a Barney tonight, so I said I'd come to your party instead.
Is that his baby?
No, it's mine.
But where's your husband?
Oh, I'm not married. Excuse me.
Give me a chance to explain, for goodness.
You're obviously perfectly happy without me.
Sam, I've told the Ellabys.
What, everything?
The lot, yes. I'd like to pretend it was in the interests of truth and honesty at all costs. But in actual fact, I couldn't think of any other way of wriggling out of it. But you go up there and add your 2 penn'orths. Jill, you come with me.
Yes, but what about...
She'll be here in a minute. Now, go up. Oh, look, Jill, I only posed as Sam's wife to help him. To help both of you, because I think you're a super couple. And look, I know your marriage might be going through a bad patch, but honestly, I can't tell you how much I'd like to have a marriage to have a bad patch in.
No, I know, Liz. It's not really a bad patch. Well, it's just that I've been afraid to tell him. I've been feeling so rotten, because I know he doesn't go for kids.
What, you're pregnant?
Look, so I know what I did tonight was wrong, but...
Yes, well, we'll discuss it tomorrow, Chandler.
You did call me Sam, sir.
Come along, darling.
Jill! She's got a bun in the oven! What? she might even have 2 buns in the oven. Oh, isn't nature wonderful?
But, Jill, that's marvellous!
Oh, are you sure?
So, Mr. Ellaby, you'll have to give Sam that promotion now, with a wife and the first of 10 kids to support.
Exciting, Bern.
Oh, Mr. Ellaby, since everybody else seems to be occupied,
Yes.
would you mind giving me a hand downstairs with Rowley?
Special report on the continuing jungle warfare from this week will be followed by news at 10. And after that, an in-depth documentary on alcoholism called One Too Many for the Road.
Yes, well, you've had your one for the road, darling.
Our final programme is the late-night horror film Blood from the Living Dead.
Come on, Roly.
Are we?
You can't watch Blood from the Living Dead. Good heavens. You're already going to grow up with square eyes. We don't want them bloodshot as well, do we? Now, you can just wave night-night to everybody, and then it's beddy byes. Night-night. And if there are any interesting bits, I'll tell you about them tomorrow over your porridge. Come on, let's tuck you in. You are a lucky boy. Wish I could have a nice early night. But I've got a huge wash to do. Oh, that's Sam and Jill from upstairs, isn't it? They're having a little chat. I expect Sam's telling Jill all about his day, don't you? Just like I'm going to tell you all about Blood from the Living Dead tomorrow. Oh, good heavens. Sam has got a lot to tell Jill, hasn't he? Sleep well, darling. Sleep well. See you in the morning.